All right, you're putting up a Doc T, and today we are putting on some grub. Middle of the winter here, and we are going to do a spicy pork salad. So we've got our thick country ribs, and then we've got pepper, and onion powder, sea salt, cayenne pepper, a little bit of Tajin because we want it to have that light flavor. And if I don't know if you know Tajin, but it's sort of it's almost a lemony sort of flavor. It's really quite good. And shout out to Wes and Lisa for introducing us to that. But what we're going to do is we are going to take those. They've already been coated in. Oh yeah, and the secret, grapefruit. So today we're doing a grapefruit pork steak salad, spicy pork steak salad. The way we're going to do that is we have preheated the oven on broil with a deep pan and a shallow pan, and what we're going to do is we're going to take those pans out. They've been preheating in there. We're going to take those out. We're going to bring them over here. We're going to throw them on, and we are going to sear the outsides of those. And then we're going to put it back under that broiler, and we're going to cook it until the internal temperature is 145. And then we are going to take it out and let it sit for at least 5 minutes, probably 20 minutes. Cut it up into slices, put it into some kind of a salad. Figure out that as we go. And I'll show you more as we're doing it later. All right, now I've taken and pulled this pan out of the oven. And we'll go ahead and start putting our thickest ones in. Yeah, see that's going to sear that up really quick. And that will be, I'll flip it in just a few seconds. And that will be just a nice way to put that glaze on the outside. And then I'm going to sprinkle some more grapefruit on top of it when I put it into the oven. So that should sear the one side. Yeah, see, that's nice and seared, just that quick. And it doesn't have to be completely seared. You're just trying to capture the juices in there. So now this goes back into the oven. I'm going to set this down because that's really hot and I'm not going to take a chance with it. Now, as soon as I flip that, I'll go ahead and put on the grapefruit here, and then it goes back in the oven, and I'll hit grapefruit juice. So I'm just squeezing the grapefruit on it. So we get the sear on it. See, that one's got it from the side. All right. So. And a little bit for the other, I might as well go ahead and do that. I need a hot pot holder there too. I do not want to burn myself. Never want to burn myself. Alright. Then we'll grab these, put them in, and I'll show you when they come out. 145 degrees. Okay, take 4. In addition to our spicy pork salad, we're also going to have an artichoke that I'm going to show you how to prepare. So if you've never cooked an artichoke before, this is how you do it. It's actually really quite simple. I learned this a long time ago, but I don't do it very often. So the first thing is, when you look at the artichoke in its natural state, it's just a bunch of leaves. It really is just a bunch of leaves. It's a blossom, I believe, and inside, you'll see in a little while, it's a flower. It's an unopened flower, and so what we got to do is we have to trim these back to make room, and you do that all the way around. I'm not going to show you the whole thing because that'd get really boring, and I'll show you what it'll look like in the next video. Okay, so we're continuing now. We've gone ahead and cut off all of those. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn it on its side, and I'm going to use a knife to cut off the top of that blossom to make sort of a flat top. And when you cut that top part off, this is what it looks like. And so then what you want to do is you want to take and fluff it up a little bit. Just kind of open it up so that what we're going to do in a minute is add a little bit of olive oil inside there so that it's got something to sort of gather heat and give it that, the flavor that comes with olive oil, all the things that you do with olive oil. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put it in this cup, and I'm just going to put a second cup on top of it, and we are going to microwave it and let it steam in there. You'll have to figure out the timing on the steaming, but every microwave is different. So here I have some cilantro olive oil. I don't know where it came from. I could tell you the company, but so I'm giving it a liberal dose, not burying it, but not being stingy with the olive oil. And that one happens to be cilantro. You could use any flavor you want. This is not going to have a lot of manipulation to it other than the steaming, because I like the flavor of the fruit itself without the enhancement. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to put it in the microwave, and we'll figure out how long it takes, and I'll show you what happens when we're done. Alright, so we've got the artichoke in the microwave, added some water to it, and now we're just checking the heat on this. Have to get to 145, and then it'll heat up from there after you take it out. So we're only at about 120, so we've got time putting together this salad. We've got the a bag salad there of whatever kind. I think it's a Caesar avocado. We got some avocados that are just about the right done, maybe even a little over riper than you like, but depends on how you like it. And this is what our artichoke looks like when it comes out. Now, this is one of those foods that it takes some time to eat. This is not a I'm in a hurry food. It takes time. You got to work on it, and but it's good. So you should give it a try. This will teach you. So now we're going to check on the meat, and let's come over here. Ooh, and it's looking pretty in there. Let's take it out, see what it looks like. So see all that nice, I don't know if you can see it or not, the blackening there. That'll be really nice in the salad. That'll really bring out the flavor. Let's check the temperature. So start with the sort of biggest pieces. You need to make sure you get it in there far enough, which I don't think it did, so I'm going to give it another shot. There we go. So let's see what we get to here. 145, 150. Time to take it out. Alright, I'm going to take this all out, let it sit for a little while, and I'll talk to you again. Alright, so you hear the fan running. It's hot in here. We've got the meat raisin. I grabbed a little piece. Bring it over in a little better light so you can see what's going on. And of course, don't trust any cook who doesn't eat their own cooking. Yeah, that's gonna make it. That's definitely gonna make it. Now let's revisit this artichoke. So the way that this works, usually you eat it from the outside, and frankly to me, the outside pieces are the tastiest. So what you do is you take that, some people will dip it in butter, some people will put it in mayonnaise, or you can put it in just about anything, but it really doesn't need it. I'm going to take a bite and show you what it looks like. So you just take it up and use your bottom teeth to scrape it off. Now you can get too carried away with this for the amount you get. That's about what I would consider about right. Yeah, more scraping and not much came off. But you just sort of keep pulling them out, And if it's done, they'll pull right out. Yep, one more and that'll let me know if it's done. All right. Well, maybe one more will let me know for sure if it's done. Okay, we took it out at 150-ish, and now it's just short of 160. So it went at 8 degrees, just sitting there. Probably just about done, but I'm going to leave a little bit more cooling time. And obviously there's a lot more pork than there is salad, and that's not so bad. We'll be able to put away all that pork, I'm sure. We've got a lot of men living in this house and a beautiful woman. Now I meant to deglaze these pots with coconut rum, but I let them get cool, forgot all about it. But it would be a shame to waste the coconut rum. Just give them each a little drink. Yeah, there you go. Oh, forgot one. Little sip for the cook. And that's going to be turned into the salad. And there's kind of how we'll slice it. Where'd that bone go? Oh man. That was good. Just a touch of pink. Used to be, we had to cook it till it was dry. Now they've changed the rules because trichinosis basically is not in the food supply in pork in the United States. That's a good thing. And this is what the salad looked like. There's some avocado on the side so that people want to eat it more or less. There's still plenty of avocado in here. Anyway, that's what the salad looked like. It didn't have enough greens, so I went into the refrigerator and took out a cucumber and peppers and little this, little that, whatever we could find. Made a salad, adding it to the greens. All right. Oh, there's still some of that left.